enter into these texts with me. We've gone along together now for what's nearing 2 years, and I'd hoped to be done at 2 years. It'll go a little further. We've already discussed this with the session. They know. But I had no idea when I began this series, and I can assure you of this because my secretary, if you talk to her, will tell you, and so will my wife, I'm not nearly that organized. But to be able to strike up 3 sermons, which is now my goal, the one on taxes will be next week, 3 sermons just before the elections at the midpoint, if you will, 2 years into the where this is one of the more significant elections we have. I could never have thought about it, to be able to have a ready-made application for us with a vote coming up in a couple of weeks. I had no idea. It just falls out that way. But it seems to me there are things that could be there in the text today that would be helpful for us as we think about elections, but also as we reflect on the Protestant Reformation. There are aspects of what we're studying in this text that applies to both. So it seems to me it's quite profound to be embarking upon this text at such a time. This is the Word of God. We prepare to enter the holiness of God, as it were, into the Holy of Holies, where He dwells and where His Word is given. So let us enter in Romans chapter 13. We will repeat what we shared last week. We'll make it through verse 5. So Romans 13, 1 through 5. Let every person be subject to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except from God, and those that exist have been instituted by God. Therefore, whoever resists the authorities resists what God has appointed, and those who resist will incur judgment. For rulers are not a terror to good conduct, but to bad. Would you have no fear of the one who is in authority? Then do what is good, and you will receive his approval.